That's at my bed right now. Hey, Kirk. Hey, Maria. Hey, Lori. Hi, Linda Albie. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Constance. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Linda. Hey, Justin. I'm still feeling sick. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Lisa. Oh, that was a long night. I got home at like 5 a.m. Hello, Catherine. Hey, Susan. Welcome back, Susan. Yeah, I know. It was a long, long night. Definitely. All right, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Lost Minion. Okay, Barbara. Hey, Cynthia. I'm still a little sick, you know. I'm not going to keep missing my streams. Got you on the list. Hi, Cassie. Yes, Tammy. All righty, Vet. 3 on the list. Believe me, as much as I don't feel good, I am not going to disappoint y'all and not go live. So I am live. I had a split and a headache before I took some leave. So how has y'all's week been so far? And y'all ready to share some stories tonight on the panel? Just saying, my night at the cemetery, spending it in a tent, was pretty darn intense. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh no, lots of prayers go out to Yvette's husband. Oh, lots of prayers for Yvette and her husband, please. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep at the cemetery. Something kept grabbing my hand and like tickling my arm. It was pretty intense night for me. Oh, so sorry, Maria. Hope you feel better. So I have 3 people on my list. I've only seen 2 of my members so far. Susan Taylor wants a reading. She hasn't gotten one in a long time. Oh, so sorry, Yvette. Oh, thank you, Yvette. Oh no, Cynthia. Seems like everybody's pretty sick. Well, I'm going to share with you guys. I have not put it on social media at all. I was tested positive for corona and I have been very sick. Oh, so sorry, Tammy. Hi, Jeanette. Kirk. I appreciate it, Yvette. I'm sure I will enjoy it. I enjoy anything that I get, even if it's a little drawing. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, Barbara, thanks. I know. Awesome, Jeanette. Must be on her break. Thank you, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and read a group card. Well, not yet. 5 minutes still. 5 minutes, and then we will get into reading a group card. Wait, sweatshirt. I am freezing. Took some leave. I hope that it kicks in pretty soon. I feel like I'm running a fever. Okay. Thank you, Jeanette. Oh no, that's not good. Tammy's putting up prayers for everyone that is sick. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shuffle the cards for a group card. We need a good group card. There's a lot going on. Hi, Joanne. Joanne, I just told everybody that I was tested positive for corona. And I feel like crap, Joanne. Thank you. All right. No, I can't. I can't keep doing that. Our group card is reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. The spirit world is giving you this card for a specific reason. For many of us, we believe that we can cope with almost anything that is thrown at us, any crisis or turmoil in our lives, but sometimes it's just impossible to actually cope on our own. There will be times, and by receiving this card, it probably signifies that this is one of those times when it's totally okay to reach out and ask for some support. You can't do everything on your own. And the first step is to stop and acknowledge that you could use some help once you allow this. Not only will you feel better, but you'll also be able to achieve so much more. Your health and well-being will be re-energized and you'll find new ways of coping, both with this current situation and more important, with those in the future. Also remember, you have help and support there among your friends and family in the physical world as well as us in the spirit world. Hello, Southern Belle. Hello, Star Trekker. For y'all that are just joining in, I shared a little bit ago that I did test positive for coronavirus. So say extra prayers for me too, please. Yeah, I do actually, Kirk. Thank you. All right. Okay, so I have 4 people on my list. I have Linda Albee, Maria Albee, Yvette French, and Susan Taylor. Did anybody else want to be put on the list? I'm going to start reading for members right now. Hi, Largo girl. All right, Kirk, your card is gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love and emanate that you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your sacred path. There's Kirk's card. Tammy. Okay, Tammy. That was Kirk's card. Great card, Kirk. All right. Lost Minion. Yeah, I got fever blisters inside my mouth. Lost Minion, where are you? Oops. 102.9. It was before my stream. Hi, Denny Boo. Lost Minion, you got star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love, and love illuminates all things. So never forget you are truly a shining star. Hey, Paul. Hello, Bella. We have not done stories yet. I am actually just doing my card readings, and then I'm going to get on with having people share paranormal experiences. Jeanette Moore, you are up. Are you here, Jeanette? Or did she go back to work? All right, moving on to Joanne. Oh, you're still here? Okay, good, 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 good. Jeanette Moore, you got acceptance. There's nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You're beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternal, radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. JVD, JVD in the house. All right, so that was Jeanette's card. Next, I have Joanne. Next, I have Joanne. All right, Joanne. Joanne, you got healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirmation that healing is occurring right now. All right, Star Trekker. Awesome, Joanne. Who is the one with the bunny? I think that's Jeanette. I think Jeanette's the one with the bunny. Jeanette, you have the bunny, right? Where's Star Trekker? Anybody seen Star Trekker? There's Star Trekker. Okay. Star Trekker. This is your card. Trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. But trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. That was Star Trekker's card. Next, I have JVD. I'm fine, Joanne. I'll be fine for an hour. JVD. JVD got blessings. Love, light, and blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. All right, Linda Albee. If anybody makes a donation, do it to PayPal, please. Linda Albee. Linda Albee, you got relax. Yeah, I got 9 bottles of it, Kirk. There's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart, and you will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. That's Linda Albee's card. Next, I have Maria Albee. Maria Albee got positive change. Welcome, Linda. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they have sown the seeds of change. So you got some positive stuff coming your way, positive change, Maria. Next, I have Yvette French. Yvette French. They are really good cards. Yvette French is, I'm still here. Yvette French, you got miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone, and together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. What a great card. You got a miracle heading your way. Thank you so much, Kirk, for your donation. Appreciate that, Kirk. Kirkster, you're the man. Oh, that was a great card. Oh, Yvette. All right. Susan Taylor. I do appreciate that, Kirk. Kirkster. Susan Taylor, you got love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness, but we, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling which with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning with your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Well, these are great cards. Tammy Burns. You're welcome, Susan. Tammy Burns. Tammy Burns. I'm going to put a link up. We have one reading left. If you want to come up and you want to share a paranormal experience, I forget who it was, but somebody was telling me that when I was walking around the cemetery in my first video that they seen a shadow. Hi, Carol. Did you enjoy Friday, Carol? Me at the cemetery? All right, Tammy Burns. You got rainbow. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold awaits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Light on? I don't see it on. Hey, Becky. Katie? All right. So I have put up a link and you can come and say hello or tell a great story. I'm pretty sure y'all have some amazing paranormal stories to share with us. JJ Quinn is my cousin. Yeah, somebody said there was a shadow in my first stream when I was walking around the cemetery. Carol is your twin. Oh my gosh, Becky. Oh, it came on while I was oh wow, it came on while I was reading your card. Come on up and share a story. We like hearing stories. Don't be afraid. We don't judge. They're all family. Anybody? Come on. My daughter, she was gonna come up and share a story that she was pretty scared when she was at my house. When we lived out in Maplewood back in Minnesota. She says she had a story to share with you guys. My youngest daughter. I just sent her the link. I told her to hurry up. She's messaging me. All right, what am I missing here? Lost Minions connection. That's an all the time thing there. Yeah, Becky, holy crap. Yeah, Maplewood, Minnesota. Oh no, I haven't. I'll have to go on and check that out. I definitely will. Come and share your stories, guys, or you can just come up and say, hey. Yeah, there's a lot of stories to share from when I lived back in Maplewood. Oh, look at Kirk. There's Kirkster.
Hey,
What's up, Kirkster?
I'm just here to scold you for being live with a 102 tamp.
I know,
You're
I know,
crazy,
I
or
know, I
stubborn,
know.
or both.
I told my daughter she better get in here and tell a story because she got some awesome stories from where I used to live.
I'm sitting outside next to the router. It's a dry, cool 58 degrees here in Colorado.
It's cold here. Um, let's see, what is the temperature? Right now we are at 66 degrees.
So with that humidity, maybe it feels colder, huh?
Oh no,
Okay.
it's cold.
Yeah.
It's very cold. So you guys are gonna get snow pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, maybe later. It's supposed to be in the 80s the rest of the week during the day. Here in Colorado, once the sun sets, it can drop 35 degrees. I think it was 78 or something today. The low's going to be in the 40s.
Wow. It just said that I had no cussing because I said the S word. That four-letter word. I know it's a swear word. I absolutely know it is from living in Minnesota.
George
Yeah.
Carlin's part of his list 7 things you can't say.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Snow. 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 I'm swearing. Snow. I'm glad we don't get no snow.
Yeah. Remember my buddy who had the virus? He spent a night in the ICU and 2 nights in the COVID ward and then was released after they gave him a whole bunch of meds to settle everything down.
I almost felt like going there yesterday. Oh, I was really bad yesterday.
Well, just keep an eye on your O2 levels.
Yeah, that's what they had told me. Gave me a little bag with a little oxygen thing in it. And
Hard to find them at the stores. I went shopping for one. You can't find them.
I have to have my sweatshirt on. I feel like I'm freezing. In the heat.
You
I'm
turn
like
your furnace on
freezing.
yet?
My husband's sweating in the house.
It's cigar night.
Cigar. Kirk says it's cigar night. No golfing, no fishing.
Yep.
Uh-oh, you're ringing.
Yeah, it was my kid.
He
He can
said, "Where?"
wait. Oh,
He
what did
said,
it do to my camera though?
"He said,
Can,
where are you?"
yeah, can you see me?
Uh-uh.
Where did it go? Let me.
I don't see you. I see complete darkness.
That's an iPhone for you.
But I'm freezing. I gotta have it on.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I have to have this on. Oh, look at I'm gonna be screamed at here too. Ugh. Got another one to scream at me.
Huh?
Kirk said he was only on there to yell at me for being on the live stream.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be. You should be in bed. Don't cough at us.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay. You should be in bed. You'll be okay. I think um I didn't know the fever went that high. When did that start? Yesterday?
I
Hmm.
have fever. I have fever blisters in my mouth.
You know what? I did hear on the news tonight. You were talking to me about your hair coming out when you brush it, and there are people saying that when they had the virus, their hair was coming out. One woman lost 30% of her hair.
Thanks.
No, but
Y'all, this is no
listen.
lie.
She showed a before and after picture, and you really couldn't tell. You know what I mean? But I have heard that, so it is
Mm.
one of the symptoms. One of the
Well, when I say I had a handful of hair, it was like a handful of hair.
yeah. Well, that's what she showed. But I don't know. I just hope. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Hey, Linda.
Hi.
So yeah, when I did, oh my gosh, all that darn hair.
What about Antonio?
He's fine. He's staying in his section. I'm staying in my section.
Oh,
I
I
have,
don't have any other story to tell, but I want to say hi.
oh hey.
Hi.
Oh, it's my buddy.
Yes.
What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, I like your glasses. I like that color.
Yeah. Then good. He said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. See, I can't get it. I can't get everybody sick right here. So, you
Right.
know, if I cough or
Yeah.
anything, but I got,
did you lose taste in your mind? They say you lose taste and smell.
yeah. I was trying to enjoy my chicken noodle soup,
You're with me.
and it's kind of hard to enjoy when it tastes bland. I'm not tasting anything. I had grape Kool-Aid that didn't even taste like grape Kool-Aid.
Minion, you had COVID.
Huh?
Minion type, she got over it, and I'm asking her if she got COVID, if she had COVID.
Oh, oh.
Did you, Minion?
Yeah, I remember her saying that
No,
she did.
no, Yvette. I'm just getting comfy like Jenny.
Barbara said I shouldn't have a sweatshirt on, but I'm like freezing. I should have a sweatshirt
Hi,
on.
Jenny
If
Boo.
you're cold, yeah. My grandson Jordan was tested for positive for COVID-19, and he never had any symptoms whatsoever. He didn't have a sore throat or anything, no fever.
Wow.
And then we were all
Ooh,
quarantined for
my hair's
14
thinning.
days. And then we
Wow.
finally went and told Namor, his doctor, and the doctor said, because then a counselor who was pregnant didn't want to meet up with him again because she was worried about being pregnant and if he really had it or not. So then we called his doctor, and the doctor ordered another test done, and it came back negative.
Wow.
Wow.
You're lucky, Lost Minion. I think I have more severe case, maybe. I don't know. But my hair's falling out. Fever. The fever blisters in my mouth are awful.
I never heard of the fever blisters.
I think that because I've been running the fever.
Whoa, harder than die?
I just never
You
heard
think
of
that,
anybody saying that as a symptom.
Oh,
Jenny? Do you think that stuff for cankers would do any good for the people?
um, I have something called Kanka. Maybe I
Yeah,
should try it.
yeah. You could always try it. That helps real good for canker sores, and I don't know about blisters, but you could always try. See,
Huh.
So I haven't
Yeah.
had today's 3 years that my son's girlfriend passed away. She lived with us. It's 3 years today
Wow.
that she passed away, and I got a sign from her today. every time I went to the site, I would always play um, Van Morrison's song. God, no, none of the names gonna just go.
Aw.
But anyway, I haven't heard it in so long. And this morning I was having a hard time before work. I was crying and everything. And I hit the driveway to the where I go to work, and the song came on the radio. And to
Oh,
me, that was Cassidy giving me a sign like, I'm okay, everything's good, you know?
wow.
Yes, Carol, into the mist. Yes, thank you.
There's Jeanette. She's at work.
Jeanette, I'm calling work. I'm going to
Go
call work and
ahead.
tell on
I'm
you.
not gonna fire me.
Yes, into the mystic, Carol.
Oh my goodness. Look at her at work. She's a hard worker. Ooh, she's in the safe. Ooh,
What do you got in the safe?
what's that combo?
Heck if I know. I don't know. I know it's
Yeah,
open when I
yeah.
get here.
How's your breathing?
I used my nebulizer 5 times today so far. So yeah.
I'm so careful. I don't go anywhere. My boss, he's 87. She's 80. She has MS. She's in a wheelchair. I'm taking him tomorrow to the city to get a thing put in for his heart because he's having heart problems. And the doctor wants to monitor it. So it's going to be surgically put in. And then he'll eventually have a pacemaker. But her daughter's coming from California. She's in New York right now, staying with her other daughter. And she's going to come up here to her parents' house and stay in the pool room. And I told them, I'm not going there. I'm not going to work there while she's there.
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. Is that mean of me? But I'm not going.
No. You right now, I mean, you really can't trust going anywhere, you know. Even though that I was protecting myself by wearing gloves, I was wearing a mask, everything when I went out. And look, surprise.
Yeah,
You only think you're protected.
true.
Barbara said my sweatshirt needs to come off.
Bye, boo.
It holds the heat in, which can damage your organs. Tylenol every 6 to 8 hours. Oh no. Hi, Donna Rad. There, it's off. It's off. Barbara's gonna kick my rear if I keep it on. Just saying.
You're going to be okay. I feel it. You're going to be okay. You're not going to end up in the hospital. You're not going to die. You're going to be fine.
Yeah. We'll see.
Stop it.
You'll beat this thing, Jenny. You will beat it.
I hope so. I mean, I have asthma. I have a lot of health issues, and I hope everything, you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta see problems.
You'll be okay.
Hey, does anybody want to meet tomorrow and hang out?
Hell no.
I will.
Linda said
Linda, she has
I will.
COVID.
oh, God. You'll meet up, but you'll stay like 100 feet away, right?
No. No. No.
No. Thank you. Barbara said she was a pretty good EMT in another life. Oh, wow. Thank you, Yvette. And Kirk said, "Hell's to the no." But I thought y'all wanted to meet me.
It's crazy.
See, I thought everybody wanted to meet me. See?
I'm not scared.
Jeanette said I ain't scared.
I'm not scared. I put all of these people here. I'm not scared.
Oh, I want to meet you too, Maria. Yeah, you know what really scared the crap out of me is when my hair was falling out in handfuls. I mean, my hair is really thinned out. I have thick hair. Look at this. JVD said they want to meet me, but not like this.
Is Antonio scared he's going to catch it? I'd be a nervous wreck. He's not?
He ain't scared of he ain't scared of nothing. But I worry about him because, he's diabetic and all that too.
So you spray behind you when you're leaving the room?
No.
Pretty much I do. Walk around with my big can of Lysol.
Jenny, I just had a thought. I wonder if it had anything to do with the horse head you found. Because it seems like you got it after that.
Maybe.
Do animals get it?
I don't know.
Because
I hope not.
it seems like you got sick.
I just heard somebody like walking behind me.
We did that.
I don't know. It just seems like you got sick after that.
Maybe.
Wonder if that's why they got rid of the horse. No, Yvette, we can't go on a road trip.
Yeah, come take care of Jenny.
Oh, Donna, I think Donna's saying animals can catch it, but they can't transmit it to humans.
Huh? What? Oh, tigers were testing positive? Oh
But I
my
think
God.
Donna's saying that animals cannot transmit it to humans.
Huh.
Yeah, the light's flickering.
I don't see no light.
Well, it did.
I'm too busy reading thing here, and then I seen someone say light.
For a minute.
That light scared the crap out of me the night I was at the cemetery. Hi, Miko.
Jeanette, what do you do?
I'm a front end supervisor at a grocery
Oh,
store.
cool. Okay.
Linda Albee's grandson is there. Right,
Yeah.
Linda? Yeah.
Right. Cordell, come here for a minute, honey. Cordell.
Cordell.
Come here. Come
And
here
his
for a minute.
mom's out on the
Come here.
porch.
Good to see you. Come here.
Hi, Miko.
Honey. Come on up here. Someone would like to see
Okay.
you. Look.
So they said it's very unlikely for horses to get it. Okay. We hear crickets because Maria Albee is sitting outside. Hi,
Right.
Cordell.
This is Cordell.
That is Linda's grandson.
Hi, Cordell.
Say hi.
Hi.
Aww.
You want to say hi to me? Hi.
Yeah.
Then.
His name is Cordell, named after Walker, Texas Ranger,
Which
there's
one?
Aw.
and he loved his name.
Which one is it? They both look alike.
I know they do. They
Well,
both
they're
look like.
both us. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know why.
see it.
Hi, Cordell.
I've
No,
been itchy too.
that could be from your fever.
Oh, I've been scratching. I've been scratching my stomach, my side. I know. Look at how handsome.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you do.
Yeah, he's on his. He was showing you his tablet.
No,
oh, poor
Oh, mommy's tablet. Okay, you got one just like it.
like this.
mommy's tablet.
Yeah, and he gets on either mom's
Look.
tablet or his one died out, so he's using
Oh,
mommy's tablet.
What this on Buzz?
you're
That's right.
watching it?
Buzz. Woo!
Yeah.
Bird.
Oh,
Woo! Meltdown.
Yeah, he's watching a video on YouTube about and it's a bus that
about the crash.
is about to
Wow.
crash. I think.
Yeah, hard that.
Mm-hmm.
Beam and G.
Being B. Do.
Okay.
Beam and G drive.
Yeah.
Barbara, what's a
Like
zoomophobic crop
What
virus?
this?
yeah. I was wondering what that was.
Zoomorphics?
Zoomorphic.
Bye,
Zoomorphic.
Jeanette.
Jeanette says she has to go lock the doors. Have a great night, Jeanette. Thank you for joining us from your office.
So, Barbara, you're an EMT in your past life and also a vet.
Yeah.
Lights on.
I'm not sure.
The light went off. Oh, it's back on. Mhm. Went off and then came on.
I keep hearing somebody walking back here. But anyways, as I was saying, the night I stayed in the cemetery, I had the light and the little overhead thing in my tent. And I was laying there watching a movie, kind of dozing off. And just as somebody like took their finger and ran it down my arm, like tickling my arm. You know how people go like this really lightly on you? Just as they were doing that, that light flicked on and scared the crap out of me. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, that's not even my light anymore. That's the spirit's light.
Yeah, right. They've taken over.
well, hard. Hard.
Yeah, I do like the light. It turned into a paranormal instrument to me. I mean, if you think about it, you know. Last Minion.
Hi guys, or gals, I guess.
Last Minion. Did you find any? Did you find any more minions?
Actually, we found a whole tote full of them.
A whole tote full.
A whole 5-gallon tote. Now, one of those big
I
totes.
did. Thank you so much, R2D2. I'm sorry to hear about your mom being not well.
So many people are sick right now again.
Apparently his mom has some disc damage in her back.
Ooh.
And can't walk. So he's a great guy and he's been taking care of his mother.
That's sweet.
Well, keep you guys all in the prayers. You look good though. I Oh, I couldn't get out of bed. It was terrible.
I've been spending a lot of time in bed.
All I wanted to do was sleep and cough.
Well, you see, I'm only not very far from my bed.
Do you have trouble catching your breath from just like walking across the room? Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I was lucky I didn't end up in intensive care.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm sitting there with my inhaler like this.
Yeah, I was like that too. They stuck me on 4 different kinds of inhalers and a bunch of antibiotics, and
I have my nebulizer, which I've been doing a lot.
yeah, I had one of those, but they also gave me an oxygen tank. Just and there was no way I was going into that hospital. I was afraid I wouldn't come out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go. I mean, I almost went yesterday, you know.
Really?
Almost. I came really close.
Why?
I
Because
couldn't walk across the room and get back into bed. I couldn't breathe, so I had to actually sit up for a while before I could lay down, before I
uh-huh.
could actually catch my breath. It wasn't fun.
Oh
But
wow.
I was one of the fortunate. When I first thought I was getting sick, I stayed away from everybody, and I actually think that's what kind of saved my hide from getting really, really sick. Is I kicked my son out when I first started kind of feeling sick, because that was back when that stuff was really, really active,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't let him come back in the house. And I'm kind of glad that I booted him out for a while, because
Mm-hmm.
I think because he was working for Family Dollar at the time, so he was around a lot of people, and I didn't want to take the chance of giving it to him, or him catching it and getting me sicker.
Right.
So, but I've got asthma and some other issues, and I got over it. It just seemed like it took forever.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually look pretty good, Jen.
Well, not, I mean, you know what? Anybody can put on a show for
Well,
anybody.
you're putting on a damn good show, woman.
That's right. You are.
I'm not going to
And
be sitting there looking.
I think they know a lot more about the virus now, so they're able to treat it a little bit better. And Minion, when you got it, it was hysteria. Everybody was petrified. You know what I mean? They didn't know what was going on and kept hearing all this awful stuff on the news.
Exactly. I scared to death.
Yeah. So, and I think they know a little bit more about the virus now and how to treat it.
Okay, what I don't like is all the hair that I'm losing.
I thought I was going to go bald. To be real, I was afraid to brush my hair, because
Me
it was like
too.
every time I did, I swear to God, I got one of those little grocery sacks full of hair. I
I,
was actually shedding worse than my
yeah,
cats.
I have been like holding hands full of hair and just bawling my eyes out. Yeah, R2D2. I've been very sick also. Does Stoner have corona? Because oh, R2D2 just got here. R2D2, you're just getting here. I was tested positive for corona. And that's how I've been sick.
Did Antonio get tested and his came back negative?
Yep.
Isn't it funny how one person in the family can get it and then the next person doesn't get it? And
I'm
then they're
telling you. Hello, Heaven Sent. Welcome. I don't know what I don't even know what more I can say,
oh, I think my phone is doing something funky again.
all I know is that getting handfuls of hair is scaring the crap out of me. I like my hair. I don't want to go bald.
It does quit falling out for after a while. Well,
Joanne will send me some hair.
Joanne, are you sharing hair? Hey, I can send you some hair. It might not be the same color, but I can send you some.
Is Joanne frozen?
She looks froze.
Joanne.
She's not moving.
No, she's not.
Linda's moving.
Joanne.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
She left.
Let me in.
There,
Oh, are you
There
frozen? You're like this.
Minion, as soon as you said, "Oh no, something's gone with my phone," my computer went round. I was gone.
I tell you
Yeah,
what.
you were frozen. We're just staring at you like, is she alive over there? What's she doing? Because I said Joanne will send me some of her hair. She's look at JVD. Look at Lisa. Okay, Lisa Howard said she's not blinking. JVD said sleeping with her eyes open. Oracle said she's frozen. Thomas said, did she fall asleep?
She kind of looked like one of them zombies.
Yeah. So I gotta ask, did y'all watch that stupid debate the other night?
I didn't.
I did.
Because you hit the nail on the head when you said stupid.
You know, I really gotta say that is the worst debate I've ever seen in my
Wouldn't you know
life.
it? A phone call.
I don't like politics, but I'm just saying that was the worst debate ever throughout my life. Worst.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Yeah. It gave me a headache 2 minutes in, so that should tell you something. R2D2 said, I'm not voting for either. Oh my gosh. Who did we just lose?
I
We
think
just
Minion had a phone call.
Oh, felt like I was gonna sneeze. So,
Can we see you now? I'm here.
somebody's echoing.
It was Maria. She went back out.
Yeah, no,
Look,
she's there. She just muted it. It's the beginning of the end of the United States, sadly. That's true. You know, I laughed so hard and my mouth dropped when Biden looked over at Trump and said, "Shut up, you clown." I laughed so hard. Oh my gosh. Because Trump kept over talking him. So he looked over and said, "Shut up, you clown."
Maria came in.
Oh, there's Maria.
Yeah, that she's there now.
Oh, JVD has to go to the wound clinic tomorrow. And it's in the hospital. Be careful when you go there. Don't touch nothing. If you have to sign something, bring your own pen. And wear rubber gloves if you have to touch the paper. Yep, Donna Rad said she laughed too when he called him a clown.
I won't even go to the hospital we got here. No way.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the VA hospital.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
I'm like hospital because
I get all my
it could
care
be
from the
worse.
VA.
My dad did
Yeah.
too.
When I retired from the military, active force, I retired with 40% disability because of operations I had while I was in the military. So I'm automatically in the VA system, and I got a letter after I retired saying I was in the VA system and all of my medical care would be taken care of by the VA. I get my
Wow.
yearly physical. If I need glasses, I get they do the exam, and then they send me the glasses, and I pick the frames I want, and then I get the glasses free.
Yeah, the VA is wonderful. My dad did that, but they weren't as good as they used to be, And I do believe that's because President Trump helped with that. He really made a big difference with the VA and the
Yeah,
care that they should get. So um, I know somebody who's going there now and goes all the time. And he's getting radiation, everything through the VA, and they send you to the top hospitals if they can't do it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So good for you.
yeah. And when I retired, I wanted to go and get more education, and I went to Del Tech, and the VA paid for my courses in human
Wow,
services. They paid for my courses, they paid for my books, and they paid me a check to go.
nice.
Yeah, so I think very highly of the VA. That really they've been really great since I
Oh,
Was your
retired.
husband in the military?
Lost Minion lost her connection again.
Linda, was your husband in the military?
Yes, he was. Yeah,
Now, did you know? I don't know. Like
Wow.
when
I
you got
met him at basic training.
when 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 you got his stone, do you know that the VA pays for that?
Yeah,
Yeah, because my dad passed away a year ago, and the VA paid for his headstone, the whole engraving, everything. So they do a lot.
yes, they do.
Why are the hospitals in Los Angeles war zones? Huh. Yvette was at the hospital yesterday. Were you careful? No, today. Sorry.
Wow, that is crazy. Still under curfew.
We're still under curfew. In Connecticut, we're under curfew still.
Really? We don't, you know,
We're not in total lockdown, but there's like you can't. What?
Georgia is I'm telling you, the state of Georgia opened things way too fast.
Yeah.
They were in such a hurry to put them kids back in school because Trump said that he wouldn't fund any schools that were not opening.
I think it was up to the states whether they wanted to open schools or not.
Yeah, but they would not get funded if they didn't open. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's not talk politics.
Yeah, let's not talk politics. So, anyways, who wants to share a scary story? My daughter was supposed to come and share one. I can tell you it was like something from that house. So we lived in this like how would you call it? Split, you know what a split level home is? Where
Yeah.
you walk in the main entry and you go downstairs to like a lower level and upstairs for the living room and all that up here.
Hmm.
So, anyways, we were downstairs sleeping, me and Antonio, because the master bedroom was down in the lower area where the family room and the laundry room and there was a bathroom down there and all that. Anyways, um, he had his grandchildren sleep over, and his grandson started screaming bloody murder upstairs. He was 12 years old at the time, screaming bloody murder. We ran upstairs so fast, and he was just a shaking. He was sitting in the bed with his covers going like this, and he goes, "Something just punched me." We're like, "Okay." We looked, and he had a big red mark right on his chest.
Oh,
Something punched him real hard right in the chest. Now, Antonio's son played with a Ouija board in that house and
Wow.
never closed it. He left the portal open. He never closed it. Now, when I used to do laundry down there, we had where the washer and dryer were. Like over here, there was like a little cubby area, and we had a refrigerator there. That's where we kept all our beer and sodas and stuff like that. And I'd be doing my laundry, and out the corner of my eye, I could see this tall, dark shadow dressed all in black with one of those like weird black hats. But he used to just stand there and stare at me, like literally just stare at me. It gave me the goosebumps really
I
bad.
wouldn't do laundry. I would have gone out and bought new underwear and everything.
Look.
And then I kept telling Antonio what was going on, and he wasn't believing me. So one day he was walking from downstairs up them stairs, right? He was walking and he had his fist like this. I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" And he goes,
No.
I'm just wanting to let whatever is walking in back of me, let them know that if they plan on touching me, I'm going to punch them." I said, "Oh, okay. You're going to punch a spirit?" He used to sit on the couch. Apparently on that property, they did a lot of farming and stuff there. And there was like a old barn there and a home. And the home got burnt down with a family in it back in the early 1900s or something like that. I was reading. The family I think, was 6 people, 4 children and 2 adults. And we'd be sitting on the couch and we could smell like burning stuff. And it was awful. And then the first time I smelled it, I started walking all around the house. But it was only in like the area where we were sitting, like where you could smell it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They died in the fire.
Yeah.
So that was the smell of the fire on them,
That was
probably.
the smell, yes. And it didn't smell like burning wood, it smelled like burning flesh.
Gross.
It was really bad. And we used to smell cigar smoke all the time.
Showing up
Um,
in it.
my cousin slept over and slept upstairs in one of the bedrooms. And me and Antonio were downstairs laying in bed watching TV because it was late at night.
Hey,
My
mommy.
cousin, my cousin, my cousin yelled down the stairs. My cousin yelled down the stairs that he was Jenny, Jenny, and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Laying in bed watching TV. What do you need?" She goes, "Did you just walk out of the bathroom upstairs and walk down the stairs?" And I said, "No, why?" She didn't say anything. So the next day she explained to me that she saw somebody my height walk out of the bathroom upstairs and walk down the stairs. She thought it was me.
Ugh. I couldn't. I hope I never see anything like that. I would be the biggest baby, even if it's Cassidy. I
I
would.
got I got one more story. That same house, Antonio's granddaughter Jalen was over there. She was 8 years old.
Jaden.
Jalen.
Hmm.
She was woken up in the middle of the night. Something was tearing her clothes off of her.
That's
I
gross.
think I think something was trying to do things to her.
Oh my god.
I mean, her clothes were ripped. We walked in there as it was going on, and then it stopped.
He was 10.
8, I think.
That's awful.
That
I didn't
place
know
was
that.
really bad. You know what? I couldn't wait to move out of there. We sold that place super cheap just to get out of there. I didn't tell anybody what was going on in that house. We were gone. But you know, the biggest mistake is Antonio's son playing that Ouija board and not shutting the portal. He left it open.
Well, I totally freaked when when I first saw Dave, when I had that incident with Dave, and I saw him on the bed, and I kept saying, I just saw him walk out the door, and I looked at the door 3 times. The third time, then that's when I saw him coming back in. But I just like, oh my, and I pulled my hand away and I backed away from him, and I'm like, he's there, and yet I saw him leave, and I saw him, and he came back, and got back into his body, and then I got up and I said, I'm gonna go downstairs for a little while.
I would have too seen that. I would have too seen somebody's out of body experience. That definitely
Yeah,
would have
that's
got
a whole different field right there.
yes. I don't know if I told you all about the other place that I lived in where somebody was buried alive in the basement.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I rented this duplex. I lived in the lower level of this duplex, and down in the basement, it was dirt floor, and there was a wine cellar down there. It was a dirt floor. Well, I just kept the door locked. I thought it was kind of creepy, and I felt some weird vibes there, So my first night there, I was starting putting my dishes away and stuff, unpacking. My kids were sleeping in the living room watching TV. All of a sudden, my cupboard flew open and 3 glasses flew out of that cupboard. Uh,
Your cousin's saying good night to you.
oh, good night, hon. Have a good night. 3 glasses flew out. Okay, now that scared the crap out of me. It woke my children up. My kids were screaming. And see, Kara was a baby. No, I was pregnant with Kara at that time. Yeah, I was pregnant with my 4th one at that time. So my kids woke up. They were crying. They were scared. 2 days later, their guinea pig got squished to death, like something squeezed the life out of it. My kids, they wouldn't sleep in their own beds in that place at all. I went through 3 sets of dishes living in that place.
How'd you find out somebody was buried in the basement?
Because one of the neighbors, I was started talking to one of the older neighbors that lived like on the block. They told me that somebody was buried alive in that basement,
Wow.
all over drugs.
All over Joe.
So I had a pissed off spirit in my home. Flooded my bathroom. I went through 3 sets of dishes because all my dishes used to fly out of the cupboard. I stopped putting them in the cupboard and putting them on my cupboard, on the counter. They still fly. I got hit in the head with a plate.
Wow. How long did you stay there?
I was there for 5 months, not even 5 months, and I actually only slept in that house for 3 of the 5 months. My mom contacted the landlord, and I guess the landlord knew all about this, and he had no intention on telling anybody.
Wow.
But everybody that moved in there didn't last more than 6 months there. But I did get my money back because my mom told that guy that he was an awful person for taking my money, knowing that there's little children going to be living there. You know, I got my money back and I got a different place.
RG, you saw him? You got to come on panel sometime.
Yeah, R2D2. Click on the link that I'm
Well,
putting.
he's afraid with his job that he, you know, he's got some stories.
Come on up here. We won't tell you. Nobody from your job is here. Well, he's telling us in chat. Come on up here. You don't have to show your face. Just tell your story. I just posted link. Come on, Ruben. You don't even have to be on camera. We just want to hear your voice tell us this stuff. Come on, Ruben. R2D2's name is Ruben, by the way. Okay, we'll come up and have some fun and tell us some stories. Click the link. Click the linky. Click the linky. Ruben, click the linky.
Oh, come on, Ruben, it's fun. Jenny
Yes,
doesn't. Joanne does.
I don't bite.
Linda doesn't bite, I don't
R2D2.
think.
I know. Ruben, click the linky. Click the linky.
I tell you, I had something really weird happen when my dad died. I don't know if I told you guys about when he passed away. It was really weird. I had a really weird dream. Me and my dad never got along. He was a special human being, putting it politely. But the night that he passed away, it was the 4th of July. It was back in 1995. I had this dream that, okay, so to start off, we were living in a trailer
What did
house,
we just lose?
Yeah, go ahead, Minion.
and in the master bedroom is where the like the water heater and that kind of stuff was at.
Who did we just lose?
And it I don't know if I was asleep or awake, but I it was kind of like I guess like an outer body experience kind of deal. But the closet was black, like it was like a doorway to someplace else. And um my dad kept calling my name, and I didn't know he had passed away, and I remember him standing in that closet, but it was like pitch black, and he just kept calling my name, and we were living out on a 15-acre farm at the time, and I had got up, and I just felt kind of weird, like
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know how to I don't know how to explain it. It was just like it's kind of hard to put into words, but
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of I almost thought like he was like in the room with me, but at that point I had no idea he had died.
So you
And
think he was calling you from the closet?
I think that closet might have been a porthole.
Oh,
You know
geez.
what? Mirrors and closets are portals.
Well,
Just saying.
what was really weird was as I went out that morning to do chores, and I was in feeding some of the horses, and I had and back then, I had a Walkman on. So I was listening to music, but I could clearly hear somebody call my name. Now, I was married at the time, and the person I was married to was another special human being. And I thought he was being a jerk and hiding, and because he used to do stuff like that. He'd hide and then pop out and scare the horses, and I'd about get killed. So I thought he was
Oh,
doing
no.
it. So I actually grabbed a pitchfork and went into the house because I was going to beat the crap out of him because I, I was tired of him doing stuff like that. Well, everybody was sound asleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I called my mom, and that's when I found out my dad had died. He had died that night, the
Yeah,
night before,
that is
and
freaky.
that
No.
was so weird. But after about a month or so after he had passed away, we actually had moved, and that it followed me. I could hear him calling my name um, at the new place. I thought I was losing my marbles, but I had somebody tell me that because we didn't get along in real life, that
Right.
he was trying to make up for it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how true that is, but he was cremated, and I don't know why he was never buried.
Hang on. I'm trying to add Maria. Let's see. I don't know if you can see down. Can you see down here?
I can see all kinds of stuff down there, but I don't
Well,
think it's the screen.
no. Okay, so you see 5 people right here. I'm trying to click on Maria. There's a white thing here. Hang
I
on.
see something that says RJV210.
Okay,
Yeah,
hang
he's
on.
in here. He's got tons of good stories to tell.
Yes,
Work at a
R2D2. Start
cemetery.
telling your story.
Do you want me to leave so Maria can come in?
It doesn't matter. I'm trying. I should be able to have 6 people up here. I'm trying to click.
I
Hang on.
thought you could have up to 10 peoples.
I think on here it's 6 on mine. Hang on. What is this white thing over?
I don't see
We
anything. I see a black
can
thing.
hear you. I can hear you.
Where'd he go?
R2D2.
It's so weird. I got you guys up on my TV and on the phone.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I see Maria.
No, he needs to come
Somebody got
back.
a really bad feedback. Oh,
Where'd Maria go?
R2D2. Ruben.
Did that make any difference with the feedback?
Yeah, it's gone. Hey, Murad.
Yeah. I forgot to mute
R2D2.
Where did Maria go? She was there.
I don't know. This thing is like being weird.
He's going to try again, he said.
Oh,
I'm going to get off so he can pop in, okay?
he's right there.
You guys hear me? I think my
We can
phone's
hear
too low.
ya.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I think it's just me. I think my phone is too low. It's already dying. I've been on it all day.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
hi
tell us some
everyone. Hi.
stories.
Well, honestly, I'm afraid to because I actually signed an affidavit when I left, not to say anything I saw.
Oh,
But
bummer.
yeah, these people are pretty powerful. It's not your regular run of the mill cemetery. It's probably the biggest cemetery in the United States. And
Is there like a lot? Is there like a lot of famous people buried there? Is that why you had to sign something?
well, there was. It's a long story, but pretty much they got rid of our department, and another company. It used to be a nonprofit. Someone else bought it, and these people are pretty. They're pretty tuned in with the politicians, and they were really big Nixon supporters there. It's in Whittier, and it's like it's a 10 square mile cemetery. There's about 2 million people buried there.
Oh, wow.
And it had its own fire department. its own police
Oh,
department.
wow.
Oh yeah, you were
It,
saying there was like a bar there and stuff.
yeah, it's basically like a little city, but they got bought out by this corporation, and they got rid of a lot of the employees now. But yeah, they're there. But yeah, I worked there for a long time, and yeah, I saw a lot of weird stuff.
All right,
And
knock it.
I didn't believe it at first either. I was kind of like, yeah, you're just you guys are just messing with me. But yeah, I saw some strange things. That the Grim Reaper is real, by the way.
I know the Grim Reaper is real. I have seen the Grim
Wow,
Reaper.
that smarted. Oh, I got attacked by a
So
cat.
R2D2, I know the Grim Reaper is real.
You guys, speaking of him, James the Fan did a video with Chelsea and
James.
James. Yeah, he did it. It was out at an abandoned like it was like an abandoned little town. Like gosh, I was trying to think of. He did this a while back, and I think it was with Urban Ghosts, with Joe and Rob and Omar, and he was standing outside. He was standing by some of the what the hell were they? They weren't like apartments. They were like, uh, gosh, I can't. They were well, they were like little housing units. They weren't like necessarily like duplexes. I'm trying to remember what the name of the place was, but offhand I can't. But what was it?
Condominiums?
Yeah, they might have been like condominiums, but well, it was like a low income place, and I think Marie had did some videos out there too. Anyways, he was doing his intro in front of one of the units, and there was this thing behind him, and we thought it was at first it looked kind of like a weird tree, but it was clearly it weren't no tree. That was your little friend you mentioned, the grim guy. You could
Yeah.
it was actually pretty scary, but it was right behind him.
Ew.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I wish I could remember. I know they got in. I know they got in trouble for filming out there, and Jenny, I don't think you were ever out there with Marie, but
No,
but
no.
it was
I've
Spring Hill something or another.
I've been to Spring Hill Cemetery many
Well, it
times.
wasn't the cemetery. It was like an abandoned, like an abandoned low income housing deal, like a housing project.
Oh yeah, I've driven through there like a million times. I know what you're talking about, but now they have fixed them up. They're fixing them up and renting them now.
Oh wow. Well, there was so many. I don't know. It was kind of a shame that those places were empty because some of them were pretty tore up. But God, there were such nice ones out there too.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to see that that they fixed that up.
Mm-hmm. Did Linda
But
fall asleep too?
who fell asleep?
Linda fall asleep too?
I don't know, Maria.
Oh,
Where's Linda?
Maria,
she
where's
disappeared
Linda?
on us.
RG, don't be embarrassed.
Huh? Yeah, don't be
RG,
embarrassed. You know what? This is JJ fam, and we are family.
he's embarrassed because his phone died.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was a little well, I didn't want to either because you see right here on my neck and or like around here, I broke my neck 3 times, and this is actually from bone loss. It
Wow.
from my neck trying to heal it kind of like took all the calcium and stuff out of my so I got little to no like jawbone and stuff, So it makes yeah, I don't like the way it looks on.
You're fine. Jenny, you're a jerk. What are you doing?
I'm wearing my mask so I don't get nobody sick.
Well,
You should have
man,
wore it all weekend instead of doing tequila shots.
Huh?
you think that damn tequila would have killed the virus?
I know all that tequila I drank. Holy crap.
You know what it did, girl? It weakened your immune system. Shame on you.
Probably did. Yeah, I'm saving you. I'm saving you all. Look at that. I'm wearing a mask and so y'all don't get sick. Look at that. See, I have respect.
And you did say after you did all that drinking how it wore you right out. It lowered your immune system.
Hey, maybe I got sick from somebody at the cemetery.
No, because you were
Oh man.
before then.
When you did that sleepover at the cemetery, there was a face when you were doing the meter. There was a face behind that meter, and I actually screenshotted it, but
If
where
you
my
screenshotted it, what are you waiting for? How come it's not up on the
well,
page?
that's what I'm telling you is from where the where my phone cut off, it cuts off the face, so you can't exactly see the face. And I've been trying to figure out how to
Lighten the photo. Lighten it up a little bit.
well, you want to know what we were looking, it looks like a raccoon.
Well, there wasn't no raccoon out there. I can tell you that.
So
You know, it's really crazy because I don't know if y'all seen like my videos from when I was with Jesse, back when I went to White's Bridge and the White's Bridge cemeteries there. You know how they have the holy cemetery, the unholy cemetery. Well, when I was snapping photos, I caught a photo of a ghost chicken.
a ghost.
Not only did I catch a ghost chicken, I caught a damn ghost chihuahua by the chicken.
Oh, for cool, really?
I swear.
Did you guys? You know, Todd
Oh,
from the Rockers had did
Let
a
me see if I
video.
have it on here.
RG, you left off with the Grim Weeper.
Reaper.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the Grim Reaper.
Now you guys shouldn't be embarrassed to be seen on camera. I mean, like, I should have a mask on. I'm surprised the camera hasn't broke.
Stop it.
You're funny.
Yeah, I just get really paranoid because it makes me look a lot older than I am. And
You want to know the honest truth? I never even noticed it until you said so.
well, you see right here that they had to put in one of them whatchamajiggies so you can breathe. Because when I broke my neck, it actually disintegrated a couple of my vertebrae. So when they were doing the surgery, they couldn't stick that thingy down my throat. They actually had to put in one of those. What is it called? A
tracheotomy.
Yeah, and I'd never realized how well you could see that until now.
Wow. Well.
But hey, you know something? I'm alive and well and can walk and talk and drive and all.
That's it.
I lucked out.
Maria, what are you drinking over there? You got yourself some nice liquor?
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, I want to see a funny video. I was looking for the photos I wanted to show y'all, but this is when I lived in Texas when I had my horses. We had a bunch of farm cats, and every time we put out the big round bale of hay, watch the cat. They play king of the hay bale.
Oh, it's a good thing that bale didn't decide to roll.
It wasn't going anywhere.
On the holidays, we used to take one of those kiddie swimming pools and stick it out and make the barn cats kind of a. They got like Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner, and we used to fill it up full of all kinds of stuff and just let all the cats eat. And I actually someplace have a picture of there must have been 60 cats. They weren't all ours. I swear they must have sent out like invitations for dinner. But yeah, we have got a picture of the front yard being full of cats. And
Wow.
I just, it was like, first there's one, literally like one. And then all of a sudden there seemed like there was like about 200 of the things.
They put the
That's
word out.
crazy.
They put the word out, but gosh, I miss all that. My horses right now, they're all down in Oklahoma. And one of these days I'll get to join them. I, I hate being in the city right now. It when you're used to being in the country, it stinks.
Hey, look at that awesome photo.
Is that Omar and Melissa
Yeah.
and James? That's pretty
Jenny.
cool. Was that at that Gator thing? The Gator.
Mm-hmm. There's so many people. I really want to show you that stupid photo because I have
Well,
never seen a ghost chicken.
Todd from the Holy Walkers he did a video at an abandoned chicken farm, and he actually caught a chicken running around, following him, clucking.
Oh gosh.
It was really weird, and that place had been abandoned for a long time. So I mean, I suppose it's possible there was a live one floating around there, but um, yeah, he looked all through the place, and there were no there wasn't anybody you know um, there wasn't anybody live there. But that was really weird.
Is R2D2 getting ready to come back up and tell some stories?
I don't
Um,
I don't know if he is. He said he doesn't have a cord that's long enough to charge his phone.
he sounds like he's got some really awesome stories to tell too.
Heck yeah, he does.
Who is glowing in the dark over there? That's Maria. Maria's. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's Maria. She's outside, I think.
Yeah, I'm outside.
I don't know what happened. I think those photos might be on the fan page, maybe. Maybe if you go in there and look under the photos, you might be able to find those photos I'm talking about. Been a while, so you'd have to go like back a ways. Yeah, they've got to be on the site. They have to be. Because I
So,
know I posted a bunch of photos.
so Paul, were you told that he's going to be off for a week? He must be really sick.
Hmm. Wow. I thought I seen him this morning. Thought I seen something pop up this morning. I don't know. I don't know.
Jenny, did you ever figure out what that shadow was that was in that one live stream? That one that I swear to God, it looked like a cattail, just kind of following around from behind you.
Here's the thing. I had locked all my animals out that day. Remember when the dogs were like knocking on the door and stuff? All my
Yeah,
animals were put out of my room that day.
that
I
was
locked
so weird.
I locked them all out. I didn't want to deal with none of them because
Did
that's when I had my SLS camera up and I didn't want nobody to knock it over.
did you have a kitty pass away or anything? A
Not,
favorite kitty?
not here.
Because I swear that's what it looked. I swear that's what it looked like, was a cat, and just
That's
not the
that's
whole
flipping
cat,
weird.
just the back legs and the tail. And I had a couple other people look at it too, and everybody said the same thing, that they thought it looked like a cat,
Oh
which
wow. Probably was. I mean, this was an old plantation. Anything could be here.
I think that's pretty cool that you. How did you end up moving, being on a plantation?
Um, because we're invested in the pecan farms.
So it was just part of the deal. That's still
And,
pretty
and
cool.
and the place that we actually live in used to be an old workshop. It had two garage doors on the front, which we removed the garage doors, framed it in, put windows there. We cut a hole in the side, put another window. So yeah.
Well, I bet you really have some really interesting stuff that happens out there.
Oh yeah. You know what? I think my yard is more active than a cemetery, to be honest.
You know, have you ever
No,
hooked
I'm
up?
not sleeping.
I know I had to look to see
I saw
I thought
you.
she
to
I
see if
thought
she
she
was still
froze
breathing.
again.
I had to look and see if she was still breathing.
You did look like you were dozing.
I saw you.
Have you ever hooked up a Jenny? Have you ever hooked up like a trail cam and to see if you can catch some of the stuff?
I don't have a trail cam. I bet you if I had a trail cam on some of those trees out there, I'd probably catch something.
God,
I probably would.
I think that
Honestly.
would be. I think that'd be so cool to to see if you could catch something.
Well, just hundreds of acres used to all be here. I mean, the road wasn't even right there. It was all land.
How
RG
many
might be
acres?
right.
Maybe. Hey, I need to get one of those things that scan the ground,
Yes,
and
you do.
Oh
maybe I
yeah,
could find like old Civil War coins and stuff.
like a
Mm-hmm.
metal detector kind of.
Yes,
A metal,
that's it.
yeah.
A metal detector. If I had a metal detector, oh my gosh, think of the stuff I could probably find in this
I
yard.
bet you. Yeah, I bet you could find some way cool stuff. You might find some stuff you don't want to find. When do you guys start harvesting?
We are going to be harvesting pretty soon. Well, I'm not because I've been sick.
Did they? It took me. It took me about 2 months to kind of get over that. But but even though I've been over it for a while now, and I can. You've got asthma, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that I've noticed is I still have I get more asthma attacks than I ever did before, and it seems like it just seems like it's just really harder to breathe, and from like the smoke in the air bothers me way more now than it ever did before.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about the biggest that's the biggest thing that I've noticed after having that stuff um is the my asthma is way worse.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Well, gosh, Joanne, don't you got any more ghost stories?
I don't. I don't have
Joanne, you
it.
don't have anything?
No, I don't.
After my grandma died, we were over at my grandma's house. We all gathered over there. It was right after my grandma died, like the same day my grandma died. My grandma's phone rings, my mom answers it, and you can hear like that, and then you could hear, Sue, I love you. And then it just crackled more. It was my grandma coming back to say goodbye to my mom.
You know what's
I
funny?
that's creepy but cool at the same time, huh?
Um, Cassidy, who had passed, my son's girlfriend. Her mother says that she got a lot of them today, but she had a special ringtone for when Cassidy would send her text messages. It was only
Yeah.
Cassidy's tone. It was only Cassidy's tone, and it's been going off.
Oh wow.
Like, oh my God, that's just Cassidy's, and it just the tone just goes off. That's it, and that's a sign. She's telling her mother, "I'm okay."
My mom used to my mom had a thing for reading the Bible. She'd get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she always had like scented candles lit and stuff. And I can smell the. My mom passed away quite some time ago, but every now and again there was one certain candle that she used to burn all the time, and every now and again I can smell that, and it's I think it's my mom kind of letting me know she's um still around.
Right. R2's back.
Hi everyone. It's gonna hurt my back, but oh well. I'm kind of like squatting down up against the wall because
Oh.
I don't have any long cords.
You need to
They
get a
want-
long cord.
well, I usually don't charge it. I usually just leave it overnight. I don't really like having the phone around me all the time. It's annoying.
I'm the same way.
I hear you there.
That's-
I turn my ringer off when I'm
Yeah,
resting.
like right now I'm not working, so I don't really want to talk to anybody. I just use it right now for.
Becky. Come here, Bubba. Come here.
Well,
Come say
actually,
hi.
since I started watching Stoner Show, and now I watch your show, and so I've kind of been using it like that. I have a smart TV, but for some reason I just can't get the chat on there. I've tried to get chat on there and I can't. So if I watch it, I'm usually watching the big TV and answering on the phone. So
Oh.
Yeah, I can't get chat up on my TV either. I don't know how to do it.
There should be an option somewhere on there, but I don't know. I never could figure it out neither. So
yeah, I've tried to do it. I don't know if it's weird, but I mean the picture looks great
Say hi.
when you're watching StreamYards on
hi, everybody.
regular
Hi,
television,
everybody.
well, on digital television, it looks great, and the music sounds great. I mean, it's really
Right.
good.
Right.
But anyway, well, thank you for blowing my cover, but it's cool.
Hey, you know what? I think you're a great person, and I love the letters. I gotta say, by the way, you have amazing writing for a man.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, I did win an award for my writing.
You
cool.
really have amazing writing. I looked at my husband and I said, this guy here has freaking amazing writing. I can read everything so clearly.
That's saying a lot for a guy's handwriting, huh?
Yes.
Well, let's just say I have a lot of experience in writing things.
Well, you really have great penmanship.
And things people have done in the past. We'll just say that. We'll just.
And you tell your mom, I hope she gets better. I am praying for her.
Oh, she wouldn't even talk to me right now. She's watching the Mexican soccer game. Yeah, she's not even.
uh,
I mean, my brother-in-law and her were just, they're just having a great time. They're completely ignoring me. So it's.
that's too funny.
Oh my gosh.
They're just watching soccer. So I'm nothing. I'm just some. I'm just an American.
So R2, I gotta ask, other than just working like at cemetery or that little city, have you ever experienced anything away from there?
Actually, at my current job, yes, I have seen. Actually, I had something really freaky happen.
All right.
I mean,
We're all
really,
ears.
really creepy. Uh, yeah, where I work at. Well, I'm just gonna tell you. I work in education.
Okay. That's all good.
Okay, and I was working at a high school in 2015, and there's a room that they don't use at that school because there was a murder in there. Yeah,
Whoa.
I don't want to say the district or anything because it's
No,
gonna.
you don't have to tell us locations, nothing. Just tell us stories.
Well, anyway, I was in there one day eating my lunch, and I had a guy appear to me in a ROTC uniform, and he cussed me out.
He cussed
No,
you
I'm
out.
not. I'm not kidding. This, and I told people, I go, this really happened. And you know what? I'm not the only one that it happened to. It's happened to several people, but no one talks
Wow.
about it. They're afraid. And you know, what happened was many years ago they were playing. I guess these guys were like clowning around, and they were hitting each other in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess one of them injured the other one, and I guess one of the guys passed away. And I had no idea this had happened. I did some research and finally got the truth out of him, and it came out. But yeah,
Wow.
I saw this guy like I'm seeing you,
Wow.
and
That's
he appeared out of nowhere.
so what were you
And it
thinking when
freaked
he
me
started
out.
cussing you
Huh?
out?
I don't know. I go, how did this guy get in here? You know, I was like, it was so weird.
So you were thinking, hello? My light's on.
Maybe it's him. Maybe it's him.
Hey, Miss Mayhem. I don't know. That was weird. Wow. Okay, so have you ever had anything follow you home from work?
No, well, actually, there's kind of a ghost here at this house. Even it's haunted by an old lady,
Okay. Hey,
and
you know what? Old
she's
ladies are pretty cool.
no, this one's mean.
Oh, oh, you got
Um,
unlucky.
apparently, it doesn't like Christmas trees. The
Does
Christmas
it?
trees always blown,
Oh no, I would be so mad. All that
and
decorating.
I actually, honestly, I haven't seen her. My mom's talked about her and my sister. I haven't. Apparently, she doesn't like me either. So let's just keep it that way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You'll come say hi. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. Are you being lazy? Yeah, you got to leave. She got to leave for a while today, so.
Actually, yeah, working at the mortuary cemetery there, it was kind of. I honestly can't do it anymore. I just couldn't handle it because I had to go up in the mortuary and count the bodies, and they have hundreds of bodies up there,
Wow.
and it's just it actually wears you out psychologically after a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I've had so many experiences with different places I've lived. I've had things follow me. I've had things be there when I moved in. It just everything I've experienced through life has has really gotten to me in some cases. But I mean, things do follow you if you think you like moved away because you wanted to get rid of stuff. Miss Joanne is leaving us. Can everybody say good night to Joanne? She has to get up in the morning. Good night, Joanne. Thank
Good
you for
night,
being
everyone. I
here
didn't
with
want to
us.
interrupt R2, so I will go back on call and listen to the rest of his stuff.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
Thank you for being here. I love you.
Love
Well,
you.
I'm just giving you a teaser. I'm not gonna release the whole
Yeah.
thing right
You
now.
know,
So
you know
Okay.
what? You know what I'm gonna actually maybe ask him. Maybe if he'll write me a little letter and I could share some stories and not say where they came from and where the locations are.
Good night, Yvette. Oh, Yvette's still up.
Good night,
Good night.
Joanne.
Good
What do you
night.
think about that, R2?
R2's got to
I
come on
think
every Wednesday. Okay.
I think it's a great idea.
You come on every Wednesday.
You can write it down and send it to me and I can share it and just not say
Bye.
locations and good night. Love you.
Love you.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, there would be no location sharing. It would strictly, just be sharing your story.
yeah,
No real.
I got a couple of stories because I worked as a guard,
Yeah.
and I actually have a story actually where the well, let's just say there was a building that had a famous court case there, and I saw something.
Yeah. Just write it down. Yeah. Write it down or type it out and print it, however you want to do it. Yeah. I mean, I will sit and read it all. I don't care. I'll share it. And I won't even have to say your name. I'll just say R2. That's it.
I've been to the the Cielo house. I worked for an alarm company.
Oh, you've been to Cielo Drive?
Yeah, back in the early '90s and late '80s, I worked in that area, and I saw the house, but I never went inside the house.
So you never seen any spirits around that house?
No, I never saw anything weird there. But I know where the house is. Actually, I know where all those houses are, like the Sebring house and uh, the Melendez house and all those.
Well, the one on Cielo Drive is where the stuff took place, right?
Yeah,
There in Tate.
I mean, this whole thing is so bizarre because the only way you would get to a house if you knew it was there.
Yeah.
It's such a narrow street and
So the Manson family actually knew it was there. But
yeah,
it was
I'm pretty
interesting.
sure the stuff that Stoner says is true. I'm sure they knew it was there. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
random thing.
I watched a documentary that was on um cable channel. It was on like Showtime or something, Showtime Flicks or something. And I watched a Helter Skelter documentary, and it was quite interesting. It was quite interesting because there was a guy that was actually a guy that was there that night. Um, I don't know. You would actually have to see it. It's some Helter Skelter documentary or something. Really pretty cool. You have to look for it.
Yeah, it's really tragic. Oh, someone left.
Oh,
I was
everybody's just
tripping.
dropping out. Where did Maria go? I know Linda left us too. Did Linda fall asleep?
Yeah, that night you were talking to him, it actually kind of freaked me out, man. That was kind of was kind of
Oh, the
like
night I was
afraid.
on Spirit Box?
Yeah, and I've seen other people do that, try and contact them, and they don't get any results, and you get results, and it sounds like their voices. I saw some guy doing one, and it's like it didn't even sound like Sharon Tate. Didn't even sound like a man.
No. There's things that I will say to, like, like questions that Stoner was asking, and he'd throw weird stuff out there to see if they would answer, yes to a no question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
trick questions to see if it was really them.
But they answered everything. That's what tripped me out. It was a total trip.
Hmm.
Even the stuff.
You know,
Uh-huh.
both of those live streams I did with him were both amazing. The second one that I just recently did was even more amazing.
Oh, here we go again. This phone wants to die.
Don't do that. Well, you know what? I'm going to get off of here anyways. I've been on 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to go lay down. My bed's calling me over here. I do want to thank you and everybody who came up here tonight. Just make sure your phone is charged for next Wednesday. Because, you can share more,
Yeah, hopefully it'll be charged.
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Yes, but definitely, write down stuff and send it to me. I will be more than happy to share it and not mention names or locations, states, whatever, I'm not going to say what state, but this happened in this such and such cemetery, or you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how many cemeteries there are in this world?
Yeah, that place where I worked at is pretty crazy. You can Google it, and but
Well,
it's owned by a big corporation now. It used to be a nonprofit, and
yeah.
I guess they sold it and they got rid of a lot of their in-house employees to contract out. They it's actually, believe it or not, a university for embalmers too.
Oh.
But I don't know. I couldn't be an embalmer. It's too much.
Mm-mm.
And you know what the weird thing is? Most embalmers are women. Well, they're at Rose Hills. They're mostly women. I don't know how they do that.
Mm-mm. I couldn't. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. Nope. My aunt, really quickly, my aunt was a beautician, and she got hired at this funeral home to do the makeup and the hair. She was actually doing a lady's makeup and hair, and the lady sat straight up. My
Oh, they
aunt
do
was
that.
out of there. My aunt was out of there.
Yeah, they do that. I don't know why. They'll just sit straight up and then stay up and not bend down anymore. They do that, especially if they come from a hospital.
Oh my God.
It's so weird. They'll just get straight up. They'll just bend right up.
Right?
Yeah, stuff like that is freaky, man.
Yes. But anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I do thank you for being on here. I would appreciate if you could tell me a bunch of stories that I could share. And yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to hit that bed over there. Hit that bed.
Yeah, Jenny. The bad thing ain't the ghosts. It's the live ones.
Right? Yeah, that's what I always say too.
I had some real nutcases show up there.
Oh no.
And then you got the guy that died and had 4 kids with people he didn't tell about, and then both families show up and there's a big rumble, and there's just some really nasty. When people die, the weirdest stuff comes out.
Yeah, I know.
And then people get upset because they didn't know something, and or the person gets murdered or something happens, they blame each other and then they'll fight. Yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah, yeah. All right, good night, Thomas. Thank
Well, yeah,
you.
I'll let you go, Jenny, and yeah, take care. Since unfortunately you got that horrible disease.
Yeah, the beer virus. Yeah, I know.
I want to ask you something. Hope it's not person. How did you get it? Because it doesn't sound like you're around a lot of people there.
Well, I do have to go shopping. I do have to get food. I was recently had a motorcycle convention thingy majiggy.
Did you go to that one in what was it, the Regis or whatever, the one in North Dakota or somewhere?
No, it was something that was here for our motorcycle club. But I was around probably a good 400 or 500 people. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, you never know.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Well, hopefully you'll get better.
I know. I'm hoping so. I am definitely hoping so. I need someone to send me a case of soup. Oh, all right. I will talk at you. I love you guys. Thank you for stopping in,
Bye,
R2.
Jenny.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Hi, Pam. Oh, good night, y'all. I love you. See you Friday.